Sarah Keltner, the communications director with Center for Courageous Kids, has been following the motto of the camp, enhancing the lives of children with serious illness. Thanks for joining us on Coffee Near Me.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we've talked before about what the camp does and the amazing outreach it has for children with serious illness who can experience camp. But it's not limited to children. There's also adults. You have the Wounded Warriors come by as well?
Yes, we have served our Wounded Warriors several times, and then our paralyzed vets as well. Miss Betty, our founder, she was very patriotic and believed in that. And so we wanted to take our facility and say, okay, our primary mission is to serve children with serious illnesses, but how can we expand our services to tap into other populations that have needs? And so we said, how about reaching out to our Wounded Warriors? And so they come along with their families. It's very, inspirational to see them come and some of their stories and their war stories that they tell. And, it's a lot of fun to see them taking part in the activities that we're so used to the kids doing, and they're having just as much fun.
We're all kids at heart,
exactly,
aren't we?
We are.
You mentioned Miss Betty, and that's Elizabeth Turner Campbell,
yes,
who is affiliated with the Dollar General Turners.
Yes.
And it was her inspiration, having experienced a similar camp in Florida and having had a son who battled cancer for 17 years. So she decided to start this in Scottsville, Kentucky. Of course, they're from the Scottsville area.
Yeah.
So if I drove up for the first time to the Center for Courageous Kids, and could I just drive up and check it out?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Our gates are open a lot of times if our camps aren't in session. So yeah, we give tours of our facility. We have guests that stop by and just want more information. I'd recommend, if you're wanting a tour or some type of special, visit like that, call us ahead, and that can make sure that we have a staff member available. But yes, you pull in the gates, you come down Burnley Road, and you start seeing the white fences and the blue roofs, and you're at CCK. So yes, stop, drive by and see us.
How many acres?
We have 168 acres there.
Ooh, that's a lot of land.
Yes, a lot of land. It's a 4-acre lake we have. We have our equine facility, our indoor pool. We have our gymnasium, our archery area. We look forward to expanding. We even have a putt-putt golf course on the horizon to be added. So we are constantly looking for ways to use that 168 acres to our fullest potential to be able to serve more kids. And so we're always looking, what's the next best thing, and what can we do, to serve more kids? And so we're always doing the research and visiting other camps. And so it's a big facility.
When you talk about the kids, as we referenced earlier, so this camp will facilitate, if you've got a child who has a serious illness, special needs, right now you said it's diabetes camp time.
Yes.
And so this creates a little challenge because you can't see diabetes. You can't read and say this child has diabetes. So for your full-on medical staff that's there housed at CCK, it's really a challenge, isn't it?
It is really a challenge, and it's what I call a silent illness and a silent challenge. These kids do look healthy. They're running around. They, carefree. But what you don't realize is they are dealing with type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and and their needs are very, very astronomical on a day-to-day basis, from their insulin shots and just managing their sugar levels. Everything is very calculated within our dining
and very
services.
individual.
Very individual, and we know that before they arrive. We know what we're dealing with as far as their condition and where they are as far as their what we have to do to provide
facilitate
them. Exactly. And so, and then, we have our cardiac kids, and that's another very high risk week. Our medical staff, they are on high alert because, these kids, a lot of the kids that show up for, we call it Brave Hearts, or Brave Hearts Week, and they're a healthcare partner of ours. These kids, until you see them in our swimming pool, and they've got their little swimsuits on, you'll see incisions in their chest where they've had numerous heart surgeries, before the age of 7. And, so that is when you're like, that's a child that's dealing with a lot. But when they put that shirt on and they're running around, you really don't know. And so, but still in our minds, we know what we're dealing with. And it's, it's important. And it's, some of that can be a very severe situation. So we have to be on top of it. Yeah.
Making a difference. We're talking about the Center for Courageous Kids in Scottsville, Kentucky. And if somebody wants more information, where can they get that?
They can go to our website, courageouskids.org, or you can give us a call at the camp, and that number is 270-618 618-2900.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We've been talking with Sarah Keltner. She's the Communications Director at CCK. I'm Barbara Deeb. This is Coffee Near Me. Be sure to continue the conversation, and special thanks to Paradise Point.